Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina, and today we're going to do a collective read and some channeling and see what comes through. What is happening at the moment that is somewhat affecting your life or is prominent, like it's right there, and you may be seeking understanding for? This is like the way I look at it, a metaphor, an analogy. This is like picking a subject matter out of a hat, like picking a word out of a hat and just going with it. But no but. There's another one. There's words, right, that limit this openness that you can have for yourself. And some of them are the words but, I can't, I need to, instead of saying I get to, I'm blessed to. So I just recently learned those. They really help. It really helps. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, we got two. Ooh, something that pertains to the collective at this moment that is in the foreground. Here you have Seven of Swords. This represents little old Sneaky taking off with these swords. It either means you feel someone is, like, if you're in the perspective that life is happening to you instead of for you. If you feel it's happening to you, this could be what you would call betrayal, or there's sneakiness going on in the background. You may have a sense about it. But receiving that sense could also show you this. You get to disarm a situation before it blows up and becomes something that's not pleasant. These are your choices here. When you get that intuitive prompting of that, what could I do to soothe energies? First, you soothe yourself. First, you face whatever that fear is and you sit with it. And from that, if you go deep enough, you'll receive an actual intuitive prompting that comes from intuition, not ego. It's showing you what it is that you're learning at this moment with the experience. Although some of these experiences are not pleasant, you sit in it, you breathe, you align, you ground, and then you look at it again. And when you do, there's clarity on what it is and why and how it got there. And then you can self-correct as you go. This could also mean that you are taking steps to disarm another that seeks to hurt. You take away their toys, or you take away the opportunity for them to come and hurt you, right? But everything starts from the inside. Maybe it could also point to feeling that imposter feeling. You may be self-sabotaging yourself by saying I'm not good enough, and you're not trusting the process at the moment. But here I go with but. And at this moment, any moment, you start in the now. You have a chance. You have the opportunity to change things around for you. Everything comes from the inside, and then it becomes on the outside. It will require self-discipline and strength on your part to soothe your own fears, however that shows up. Seek the cooperation of like-minded people that hold the same type of value as you do. You may not all agree with the same ideas, and that's okay. But as long as at the core, at the base, your foundation, you could still come together and collaborate. That's what this card represents, collaboration. Okay. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh. Many of you at the moment are feeling in this feeling, or you are aiming to become or embody this kind of energy. This is the king of passion. Follows his passion. He's not emotionally charged, but he's got his emotions in check, that it creates a flow, or it's the fuel that allows you to keep pushing forward, right? It doesn't give up. It keeps moving forward. It's associated with fire signs. So there's an energy of motivation, inspiration, and encouragement that's available to anyone in the collective at this moment, if you choose to embody that. Okay? What else do we have? What else do we have? Woo. Okay, there's a few. Ooh, there's going to be an opportunity coming up. Ace of Wands here. And that, an opportunity to actually, it's either you got a breakthrough or something, the light came on inside on a certain aspect, and it has to do what you're passionate about. Whether it's advancement in your career, whether it's learning a new ability. Let's say every time you got up in the morning, you hit your toe in the corner of this room. Every morning. And this is the opportunity that shows up for you, that this time, before going to bed, you use your self-discipline, right? And before going to bed, you set yourself, and you've been doing this night after night. So I'm going to get up and I'm not going to hit that wall. And this time, when you go to bed, you're like, when I'm going to get up, I'm going to be aware of my surroundings, and I'm going to have a good day. And you go to bed with that. And then when you wake up, you changed your wordings, you changed your perspective ever slightly, just enough that that morning when you get up, you don't hit your toe in the corner of that room. That morning, you realize the opportunity that's there. And the same method could be used for anything concerning like advancement or changing or restructuring something on the inside. Before you go to bed, set yourself in a positive way that when you wake up, it traveled everywhere and everything lined itself up, and you end up getting up and having a great day. This is your own responsibility if you choose to want it so for your own life. Okay? And then you'll see things change. The Wheel of Fortune will start turning in your favor for many things. It's amazing. And just the fact of being able to recognize that someone opened a door for you is like, oh, thank you, and keep walking. And all these little, the accumulation of all these positive things that you're becoming aware of is setting you up for your immediate future of having even more amazing experiences. Okay? But I was gonna say, but you get to realize that the universe is lining things up for you because you asked, because you focused on it. You focused on something more than 17 seconds and it started a momentum, and you focused some more on that same subject matter and for like a minute, and that even filled you up with energy because you're starting to see the possibility that life is there for you. if anything feels like it's going against this resistance or pushback, it's only reflecting something for you to notice. Okay? This is, if you already have all that momentum already going on in your life, and it's chaotic, start with one thing at a time. Soothe that, then get to the next subject, the next one. One thing at a time. And then everything will slow down. It'll almost be boring. But don't go into the fear of, oh no, nothing's happening. Because then you'll seek to self-sabotage and you'll create more drama. So align your focus on things you do want. That you would feel blessed to have. That you get to do. And celebrate every small step with those of like mind if you're journeying with others, or those you connected with through social media, and share your experiences, or where you had a little hiccup and how you got over it, or because that could inspire someone else. Okay. All right, what else do we got for the collective? These are all like tidbits. They're all relational, but they're all pieces. Let's see what other word we can pick from a hat from our collective here. I've been taking this free course, and FTP-CBA. It's Conscious Business Accelerator. It's in beta testing right now, and it's going to be launched after June 6th, and it's going to be available for everybody. And it's something that gives you the tools you need to decipher what seems like chaos. That seems like it helps you with deciphering it's almost like a restructuring of your insides, but allowing clarity of mind through that. You gain understanding, and the teachers are amazing. These teachers are people like you and me. We're not perfect. We make mistakes, but we learn from them. I wrote this when I was 14. A mistake is not a mistake if you didn't know any better. And rule of thumb is that the human being and its psychology, for the person to actually have a memory recall on something, let's say it's advertising, they have to have seen it, heard it, or 3 times before it's ingrained, it's there. The law of 3. And you could, all your experiences, they've came and gone, and those are ingrained. So this course, this class, and other modalities, they also help, they give you the tools to be able to reset and reboot your whole beingness. What it does, it takes the old self, what you thought was you, what you thought was life, and it restructures it in a way that then you start seeing the laws of the universe in operation, the law of attraction, or the laws of manifestation. You start seeing how this matrix works, and how you, as the creator of your own life, you become the navigator. You're the one at the helm, and you're the one that learns how to navigate through this matrix and collective energies. So this is what I'm learning at the moment, and some of these things were was a reminder or refresher, because I need to hear it. I get to hear it 3 times at least, before it's recorded. And that's what I like about these teachers, that they're just, they may have spoken in public for many years, but still get nervous before pressing record. And it's showing us how to be imperfect, but accepting it, like being imperfect and accepting it. And it helps with your integration of shadow and light. Then you have more tools from within accessible to you. Okay. All right, what else do we got for the collective? Yes, the internal journey, the hermit. Sometimes life will bring you at a point where you choose to go inside. Whether it's scary or not, you choose to go inside. Because you've realized at a certain level that you're co-creating everything with everything that happens. And that creates manifestations that are liked or not liked. And then when you go inside and you go in with a light on, you get to see all those pieces and parts of you that were denied. And then you start realizing you're the one that chose to put all those pieces in the dark because of your outer experience. Now we're doing a flip. That's the shift. It's no longer the outer experience that's going to define who you are unless you allow it to. It'll be a bumpy ride. Now it's a realization. The shift is we create from the inside out. Just like a seed is put into the ground, it's put into the dark, and then it chooses, and it does what it does, and it grows, and it pushes, and it seeks that light. And when it does come out, and it's just the first little growth of any plant, it'll always open up 2 little leaves. And that's when you're ready to receive that light to continue your growth. It's not done yet. We think once we're out of the darkness, out of the chaos, that's it, we're done. And then a lot of times we gradually fall back to where we were, and we're like, but I already went through this. We kind of either missed the part or didn't hear it enough that this self-discipline is important, and it's your own responsibility. You'll feel so good because you did it for yourself, And that self-discipline is also representative of 7 of Wands. You're standing your ground. And all these sticks coming at you is not necessarily from other people, although life can reflect it that way if you haven't listened to your internal promptings. Once you get to the point that you're living from the inside out, it's still not done. Even though you did the shift, it's still not done. You're going to continue with your maintenance. You're going to continue that whatever rises up that tries to push you off where you've placed yourself within, you're going to learn to soothe and also take into consideration whatever different parts of you is saying. Okay? And learn ways to be able to soothe this resistance, and learn how to focus in a way that whatever it is you don't want anymore, you start focusing on the opposite. You start focusing on what you do want, and you never mind what was. And that it eventually, that momentum slows down because you're no longer giving any more power to it. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Sun, the most positive card in the whole deck, is saying that you, the listener here, is going to be successful at these things. You're going to be in the middle of your success, and only then you're going to realize, oh geez, I got exactly what I've been focusing on. And it's even better than what I thought. And that's when life gets exciting. And then you're like, oh, what else is possible? And you want to keep moving. You want to keep going forward. Then you're in that flow, that new momentum of this new shift. Now you're the embodiment of what it is you've been desiring passionately for yourself. And it takes a few steps. And those tiny little few steps becomes a leap, and you realize that. So, keep trusting the journey. Trust in your inside. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. Universe got your back. Know that the universe is benevolent and life happens for you. And you'll get to be the master of your own life. And then, when you've learned certain lessons and you acquired the wisdom of it, you can get into teaching. You can get into motivating or inspiring others or encouraging people. You get to use that in any field you find yourself in. Anywhere, any interaction you'll have with people. You get to be you. Anywhere, anytime. So keep moving forward, collective. And this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. There's more to talk about. And we will see you next time.